Today's Tuesday, April 5th. This is the 1966 General Motors Oldsmobile Delta 88 tilt and telescopic steering column. This is for my friend Larry in California. So I've completely rebuilt the unit. In the predecessor video, out of this 2-video set, I had a complete bench layout of all of the individual components. And this is the fully assembled final embodiment. And you can see how everything has been serviced, including the bearing set at the bottom, the internal splined shaft, including the connection to the flex coupler, all of the electricals, the midsection half-round spherical balls that facilitate the tilting, the bearing set that is located at the mid-level height for the tilt, and the bearing set at the top, as well as the telescopic neck. So the unit was completely disassembled. All of the parts were laid out on the bench as shown in the predecessor video number 1 out of this 2-video set. And right now I'm going to be doing a functional validation test of the final assembly before I ship it to my friend Larry. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do the turn signal testing. In fact, before I do the turn signal, I'll go ahead and test the horn. The horn has been left out and it's marked and labeled as such, horn. The pins have been already primed so they can go in either of these 2 vacant connectors for the 9-pin R connector. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and connect my wire. Then I'll take my power and I'll touch the contacts right here. And we can see that the light bulb comes on. Okay, this is how the telescopic horn, there we go, right there and right here. There we go. So we have 3 contacts. I'll rotate it a little bit. Contact 1, contact 2, and contact 3. And that's where the large conical spring connects that provides continuous electrical continuity regardless of the 3.5-inch travel of the telescopic steering wheel. Okay, on the telescopic neck that the telescopic steering wheel connects to, it's a 1/4 of a turn, clockwise or counterclockwise, and it locks in place. Okay, 1/4 of a turn loosens it, 1/4 of a clockwise turn tightens it down. Okay, and fixably constrains it. So that's the telescopic neck. Now we'll go ahead and do the electrical test for the turn signals. I'll go ahead and connect my light bulb to the power feed. I'll go ahead and put the signal lever down, indicative of a right-hand turn, and I'll touch the right-hand front. I'll touch the right-hand front, and the light bulb comes on. Right-hand rear. Right-hand front. Right-hand rear. If I touch the left, nothing happens because we're in right-hand mode. Okay? Right-hand front. Right-hand rear. Now I'll go ahead and I'll rotate the shaft, and we'll look for the lever to cancel out to neutral. And it does. And I'll go ahead and position the lever for a left-hand turn, and I will touch the left-hand wires. Left-hand front. Left-hand rear, left-hand front, left-hand rear. And if I touch the right-hand wires, nothing happens because we're in left-hand mode. So left-hand front, left-hand rear. And I'll go ahead and rotate the shaft, look for the lever to cancel, and it cancels out, and there we go. So we have perfect electrical continuity for the turn signals. We have full cancellation of the cancellation cam. We have unlimited linear movement for the telescopic neck, and we've tested the horn, and now the only thing that's remaining is the tilting, the 5 positions or 5 degrees of freedom for the for the tilt. So I'll go ahead and move my tilt lever, and there we are in full down, partial down, neutral, partial up, and it's going to be hard for me to do it. There we go. And full up. Okay. So those are the 5 degrees of freedom, or 5 positions of the telescopic, of the tilting action. So we've tested the telescopic, we've tested the 5 positional movement for the tilt. We've checked the electrical connections for the turn signals and the horn, and our cancellation cam is working. So the unit is all set and ready to go, and this will be shipping out to my friend Larry in California. And I've done several of the Oldsmobile tilt and telescopic steering columns. They're substantially similar to the Cadillacs. 99% of everything that I do is for Cadillac, but I have been doing quite a few of the Oldsmobile Tornados and this Delta 8866 variant for my friend Larry in California. So this will be shipping out to Larry. We'll not include the levers because he's already has his own levers. These are Cadillac levers, actually, a 59 and a 67, which screw in. And Larry will have his own connection for the saucer lock at the top, which he'll put in. And I'm going to be making a custom crate and shipping it to Larry as soon as I get his okay to ship, reply confirmation. This is George in Florida. I have over 75,000 original vintage Cadillac items from 1967 to 1970. That's my heart of the range. And my expanded range is from 1959 to 1976, whereby I have 375,000 items. I'm best known for my restoration of the Cadillac steering wheels, the tilt and telescopic GM steering columns, all the years from 59 through 78, the power seat mechanisms, the instrument clusters, and other critical hard-to-source original vintage General Motors items. Today is Tuesday, April 5th. Thank you very kindly.